What's up, you guys? It's EMB here. Welcome to part 1 of the continue of a ghost story of experience. So now it's night time. I don't know what time is it. Charging my phone, probably 9 or 10 p.m. Say a.m. So I don't know where to start. If you want to see my previous video, yeah, you can see my previous video of part 1. Don't worry. So where should we start? Don't know where. Part 1 continues. It's quite kind of creepy when you are in a mountain and there's something you don't want to be, but you have to be. It's scary, but it's challenging anyway. I doubt it. You know why? I doubt it. The first thing I really don't want to go there is you have to climb 3 mountains and I complain. I doubt. I don't want to be there. So when I first was there, I really hated to be there, and I, don't mix with these people. So I was forced to be there because my blood is their blood anyway. So they're some kind of a native to my native. So it's a little complicated. How to say that, man? Complicated. Damn it. Okay, I don't know how to say that. Complicated. You can say that. So before before we go back to teaching, If you want to know about my previous video of the story, you can watch and see what I say. So this is part 1 continuing because I didn't manage to finish the story. So this story maybe will take long. I think I remember I said a transport going back. This and that, but thing, yeah. So that's an airport. I remember that one. So yeah, we did fly back to Miri. Miri went, stayed there for the night. Then went to Kuching. After Kuching, bam! You can sense everything in the house. It's like when you reach the Kuching, you got sick, you feel ill, you feel tired of your journey and travel. Yes, that is true. So we went there. We went back at night. We arrived, so we slept. Of course, we got tired. And tomorrow on, a few days, feel fine, and then something happened. You got a scratch from nowhere because your nails have been cut, and then this mark, it appeared from nowhere. I don't know. So I'm going to say this: if you ever encounter things outside in Kuching, it's kind of scary. So sometimes you show your fears and then you run. But if you run, they will chase you. But you saw them, you run, they run. Then if you run towards them, they run away. It's like they are scared of you because we are mortals, they're not. So it's kind of scary. For we human, we know how to do this kind of ritual, but I don't do ritual, so it's kind of a stupid thing. Okay. I heard people they do some kind of ritual, but It cannot be. It can. It cannot. It can. It. How to say? On the other hand, it can work. On the other hand, it won't work. So, if you, on the other hand, if you do it correctly, it will work. But if the, on the other hand, if you accidentally wrongdoing your rituals, something might be happening. Okay, so I don't mess things up. So yeah, bruh. It's like a movie like horror. Damn. Yeah. You know, when yeah, we are here last long time ago. It's a year, 5 years ago. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's a ghost story. Fears is the only key that ghosts will attack you. Even if you have goosebumps, that means they are quite near to you. So that is very, very creepy type. It's like if you feel people touching your face, it's like you have a goosebump too. Same thing, you show fears first. After that, if you get used to it, bam, you go for it, chase after them. So I think I've seen these Indonesians paranormal thing, big live. They do this live on Pico, this paranormal. So I think these people who do live, some for real, some is not. If you want to go to the place, oh man, for Indonesian, I don't, how to say, don't misunderstand, but no offense, right? I love Indonesian show. I love their panorama and everything, but please do not go to the where is there's clothes where there is people. If there is clothes, of course there's people, but why in the world you go paranormal there and there is a cloth there? In what sense when there is people there? You know what I mean? I think you should understand. So even go far away. I myself did it. It's a long time, but it's quite scary. It's quite scary in eerie. So here goes the real ghost story. At night, 7 o'clock. It's in. I was in Mulu now, Batok Bungan, we call it. 7 o'clock. I was alone. My parents were in Kuching. My father was in Biri. I was all alone with a friend. You can say cameraman. So I went to his house. I ate dinner first, and I went to his house. I have a torchlight and everything, camera. But my camera now is in my other home now. So it's quite dark. You can hear dog barking, and there's jungle. The most eerie place, and this creepy and scary place is the jungle. You know, if you see something in the jungle, or red eye, or blue eye, or whatever eye, please do not panic. You just, who knows, it's an animal's eye, but for me, I recognize one eye, or I think it's a red eye. It's not an animal. Animal eye, it has kind of a yellowish, golden eye. If you from far, fleshy eye, it's you can say flesh thing. It's an animal. Yeah, you can say deer or anything animal in the jungle. So for me, it's red eye. For me, I know red eye means is a bad thing. So actually, we smell. I smell. I was on the way. Smell things that is not something dead. A dead people smell. If there is a dead people smell, you know what is it? For Indonesian, they call it pocong. I'm serious. For me, a reason, my first time to encounter is the pocong. And I hate pocong. I'm really scared. Damn, seriously, I'm scared of pocong for the first time. I went to my friend's house. Of course, that time we don't have TV. I went to my friend's house. I went upstairs, we watched TV, and we wait for the timing, for the right time. Then, so 10 o'clock, we went out, and then I said to my friend, let's pray first, and we go. So we pray and we go. So we don't go inside we don't go inside the jungle because we know it's dangerous things, snake and everything. Plus it's full moon. So they say if full moon, snake will always come out for the dinner. That's the time. So we don't go really inside. So the safest place is near the house. Okay. So but it's quite far. So we went deeper in, and then I shine everywhere where it is, and everywhere, and I spotted something very white. It's in cloth white, and then I cannot see from afar. We cannot confirm whether it's how do you say a ghost. We don't see ghost face, right? For me, it's just like this white, and then white thing. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of creepy anyway. My friend next to me, standing, he tapped me from behind. I thought I'm scared too. I freak out. So I was shocked and how to say how to say in an expression way. You can say it's shock. Just standing there. I looked behind at him. He was standing inside the woods. Oh, this one give me chills. I hate this. His light was shining through the woods. And I said to him, bro, are you alright? And he said to me back, look at the woods there. So I turned. I saw something. It was moving. It was jumping an inch. Oh man. But it didn't jump very high. If it wanted to jump very high, it will consider attack us using its power. Because for pocong, it has powers. And I don't joke. Okay? So this is real. I'm scared to death because this is my first time I encounter this kind of pocong. It's white, it smells, so we cannot run, we can't say, we just stand there, look at it, and let it look at us from afar. It's a good thing it's not in front. If you can't take it, for us, if encounter next to us like this, see, this is just to say this is the pocong, this is our face. It's like can tell like this. We just stand there. We don't do anything. So that's one of my other friend, he can see ghosts and everything like me. He encountered pocong just close. You know what did he do? For him, for his abilities, he can punch ghosts. And how is that impossible, guys? When you are angry, you can punch ghosts, and that is so impossible. So some people say you can punch ghosts if you're scared. You must be angry, then you can punch, because that is your power. Our inner power is be angry and you can punch. That's the thing. So that's my abilities too. I can punch them if I want to, but no. But we have our own powers. We can suck them. But for me and my friends, we stared at pocong. You know what we do? We use our own power, our own energy to talk to it. That pocong, it does not harm us. It wants to communicate with us. It wants to go back to the light. So it's kind of hard to give it me, for me to give the energy to it to go back. I find that anyway. A friend of mine just called his father. Father! Anyway, it's serious. I'm not joking. For pocong, for pocong, some are good, some are bad. So if the good one want to go to the light, please do and send them to the light. Don't let it like in earth realm, the soul one. So if it is asking you to go to the light, please bring it to the light because it wants to live in peace. You know what I mean, right? So we live it so it lives in peace. It's like our energy is restored back. When I felt that I can feel it was talking to me. So it gives back my energy back. Not energy, how to say my energy back. So the level is like this. Boop, boop, boop. But it's like this now. The balance. It's quite balanced. When my friend called his father, he himself saw it in front of his eyes the first time. So wow. So he went to the light and he lived in peace. So the creepy part is the jungle. You can see woods too. Into the woods. Yeah. So this is my story of the continue of part 1. So I hope you enjoy the story. If my story is too complicated, please comment. Please comment. So like and subscribe. Alright. I'll see you in another time.